at the airport. My flight's about to leave pretty soon. I'm finally moving out on my own. I'm going to the East Coast, and I mean, I only graduated college like a couple weeks ago, and I'm finally making this huge step. Especially because I've never even lived on my own. I always was a commuter in college, and I never even lived in a dorm or anything. Oh look, wait, hold on. That's cool. That plane's taxiing around. Anyway, just meeting new people, and it's just like a whole big adventure that I'm about to get on the plane now. But so next time I'll be talking to you, I'll be over on the East Coast, and you know, with just like a clean slate, and I can do whatever I want out there, you know. So I'm getting on that plane, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Hi guys! Okay, so here is the first tour of my new apartment. I just got all my boxes in and stuff, so now you're about to see everything. And okay, first, I'm in my bedroom right now. Here's my bed. See, you got little Steven hanging out there. Oh yeah. And then over here, okay, I got my drawers all set up. And there's nothing in them because I haven't unpacked anything, but that's okay. And then I got all my stuff.
Meagan is my firstborn.
Okay.
And she's always been really great in school, voracious reader. Kids have always really been drawn to her, liked her energy. She's always very athletic. You know, she was just pretty much a perfect child growing up, never a lot of problems with her of any kind. She gets along with her brother great, they're very close. And her father and her also have a great relationship. She's been a good kid.
Meagan, she was full of life, you know, always ambitious. With her and Steven around, it was just, I couldn't ask for anything more than that. We gave her the money to move out there. We helped her look for a place online, you know, what we could do from here to get her settled in. So, but yeah, I mean, everything she wanted, we made sure she had it. Made sure she had her phone, cell phone set up out there, her apartment. Anything she wanted, she had, and all she had to do was call. And we would have given it to her.
You know, she was like my best friend, and you know, when you're growing up and you have a sister that you've always played with and, you know, been with, it sucks when they move across the entire country. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I was happy for her though. I mean, I wanted her to be happy. That's where she wanted to be. And so, you know, if she's happy, I'm happy, but it wasn't easy.
Hey, Meagan.
Oh.
Why are you filming me? Why are you filming me?
Okay. Why do you have to have that? What's this new obsession?
What?
Film everything.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be like the next Spielbergers.
Oh, doubt it, man. I'm hungry. Will you give me some food?
No.
Oh man.
But dinner's in like 15 minutes or something.
Ah.
What?
Hang on.
You don't like Sloppy Joes?
Sloppy Joes. I like Sloppy Joes.
Ma's fave.
How have they been?
I don't know. It's good to be home, but it's like, I don't know, they're being weird. I wonder if they're happy.
What are you doing tonight?
Me?
Are you gonna stay here, or do you have friends back?
I'm going out with Big D. Some friends.
Oh, Big D.
Shut up.
What a tool.
He's not a
Big
tool.
D's such a tool.
You're a tool.
What does he even do now?
He plays Pokemon cards. He battles people across the street. He's a tool.
How can you say he's not a tool if he's like 19 years old and he's just doing Pokemon battles?
I don't know why I'm friends with him.
Like, what?
I love my parents and everything, but sometimes you just need someone, just need your sister there, you know? It was an adjustment.
Megan, as a child, she was easy. I mean, as a baby, she was like smiling all the time, and she never cried, ever. And people always loved her. Like, oh, you have an angel as a daughter. She would go to anyone. Anyone could hug her or hold her, and she was very sociable and amicable, and teachers loved her, and she was like a great student, and she just had this bright light around her that everyone was attracted to. I was always so proud of her. I couldn't believe that, you know, I made this beautiful little creature that everyone was just enamored with. And she was perfect.
When Megan moved away, I felt both sad and proud. She was growing up and taking her first steps in her own life, and I was proud of her for that. But at the same time, I was sad because you don't ever want to see your little girl leave. You know, always worrying about her. Yeah, you always want to be there to protect your kids, and especially with your little girl. Stephen, he was okay. You know, he's a boy. You don't worry as much about boys as you do about your girl. And I was worried about her, but at the same time proud, and I knew she was gonna be okay. She's a smart girl.
I think she just wanted something different. You know, this is a small town, and she has kind of a free spirit.
All right, guess what I'm doing? Filling up gas again, because that's what you do in California. I'm so excited for when I'm moving and I don't have to do that anymore, even though I'm gonna miss that.
I think she just wanted to meet some new people.
Cool stove, but let's be real, I probably won't be cooking a whole lot. But you will be proud because I have already gone grocery shopping. Look at that. I just have tons of food. Priorities, man. Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful sunny couches, beautiful sunny couches. It's like 75 degrees out or something like that. It's awesome. And then here is the TV you gave me. Ta-da! Do I look good standing in front of it? Yeah. Thank you so much. I miss you. I love you. I'm gonna go finish unpacking all my stuff, and I will Skype you tomorrow, okay? I love you. I'm so excited. Okay, see you later.
She was ready to move out there. We went out and got her a new laptop with a webcam in it, so she could keep in touch. And you know, with technology nowadays, it's just seems easier to keep in touch that way rather than call. You know, and we could see her. We could Skype together. And it just seemed like the perfect thing to do, so we made sure she had that so she could keep in touch a lot easier. Yeah. No one likes to call on the phone anymore.
I just decided, I was going online and stuff like that, and I decided to make a video diary. And so I'm just going to keep making these videos, and then it'll be better than Skyping, so you guys can just watch them, and you'll keep up to date with my East Coast life here. Like the one that when we were talking on the video the other day when I gave you the tour. So I guess this is the first one. Just hanging out here, was unpacking a little bit, and then I got bored. I have my little bear here. We're just hanging out because I don't know anybody. So that's all we got right now. But tomorrow I start my first day of work, so probably my video diary will be more interesting then because I can tell you who I've met and stuff like that. So I'll do that and give you guys the update. But yeah, until then, I thought that'd be a good way to keep in touch or whatever. So I'll talk to you soon. I already miss you. Okay, bye.
She was always smiling, and she's always so nice to everyone. I never heard her say like a mean thing about anyone ever. Like, she was always smiling and nice, and she got a job out there. She got a job teaching children, and she seemed to really love that. But I mean, I don't know why she had to move across the country for a teaching job. You know, there are plenty of schools in California. I don't know why she didn't stay.
I can't imagine why she would be running away from anything here. You know, we've provided a great life for her and a great family life, and you know, she has good friends here and her brother's here, so I can't imagine why she'd be running away from anything that we have provided for her.
Hi, it's me. I'm just getting ready for work today. I'm feeling really good. I got a good sleep last night, and I'm really excited for today because I get to teach the class all by myself today. Oh my gosh, I have to show you. Okay. These are so cute. Hold on. Look, have fun with a bunch of little balloons on it. Like, what? Thank you so much for reading a book to the class. It's really nice of you. Sweet. Oh, and then, hold on. This one's good. I left it over here. Look, it's like a little Jackson Pollock guy. He just like went crazy with that marker. They're so, I don't know, some of them are really good drawers too. Like, well, this one's kind of just like a sun with colors, but I like that. What should I do with these? Maybe I'll hang them up. Maybe I'll hang them up. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm probably late, but I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Oh.
I did watch Megan's videos. I didn't watch all of them. Law school is a lot of homework, but I did catch some of them. Yes. Honestly, I thought she was arrogant. That's the way I kind of perceived the videos, to be a little like self-indulgent, and I don't know what she was doing. Must have been like a coping mechanism. I don't know. I didn't like them. It's a side of Megan I don't really like to see. I don't really understand it.
Hello. Hello. I just got back, but I got back from Jane's, and it was awesome. She had like this little what's that thing? I think I lost my phone. I didn't drink too much, but I just only took this beer home in my purse. And I just can't. It's because I kept it on the. I was drinking on the way home. I'm gonna go to sleep, and that's the webcam for today. Whatever. Bye.
You know, Megan and I have always been really, really close, so I consider her more, she's like my girlfriend, you know, one of my best friends. I had her at a very young age, and because of that, we had a bond that was different than just a mother-daughter bond. She and I had the same interests, and we spent a lot of girl time together, so for something like this to happen, and for her to be gone, I've lost my best friend, and I just can't understand why.
What are these called?
Twirly whirlings.
Twirly whirlies. Is that the scientific name?
They're called twirly whirlings.
They're called seeds.
Twirlus whirlus. Is the Latin name.
Oh, is that that's the Latin term? Twirlus whirlus.
Twirlus whirl.
Is that what you're like?
Megan was great. We were really close, and you know, played all the time as kids. Never really fought. You know, just normal stuff like siblings do. But she, I mean, all the time she was great. She was you know, a great sister to have, a great companion, very smart, very happy. Yeah, I mean, that's the Meagan I know. She was always very happy and very helpful. I looked up to her, and she helped me with a lot of my problems as a kid.
At first, the web videos, you know, were nothing, you know, just like, hey, look at my new place, you know, talking about her boyfriend, talking about, you know, her days and how she was doing. And then there were some that were odd, like I said, you know, before, but they didn't think much about it, you know. Girls are moody.
Okay, rice cake or apple? I already tried this. Tastes terrible. I need to go grocery shopping. Hello? Hi, Mom. What's up?
Megan obsessed with the paranormal. At first, I didn't think she ever really thought much about it. She mentioned a few things to me and her mom, but not a whole lot. I mean, I think she talked to her brother about stuff a little bit, but she never really talked to us.
It was all harmless. I felt it was harmless. It was just another way for them to be creative and artistic, express themselves.
Okay, so I'm sitting here, with Tim, the guy I was telling you about. Super, super cute, but he hates to be filmed, so I'm sneak filming him. He has no clue. He's a teacher. Look, that's why he's got his little cute little tie on.
Megan, what are you doing?
I'm checking my emails.
Mm-hmm. And now what are you doing?
I'm looking at you through. Give us a fun fact.
Hi.
Do that funny thing with your cheeks.
Funny thing with my...
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing it. Nah.
Okay, well, come on. Say like a cool science fact.
Pluto is not a planet.
I disagree with that. I think it is a planet.
Oh, and in the dictionary right next to beautiful, you're on it.
Oh. Turns out I'm next. Did you mean a picture of me?
Mm-hmm.
That was weird.
Her relationship with Tim was fine. I didn't know Tim very well, but you know, she would talk about him and stuff, and I trust Megan's opinion. I trusted Megan's opinion, and I thought he was a good guy. I want her to be happy. So, if you know whoever she was, I just wanted him to be a good person. And from what I understood, what she said, he was.
Hello, it's Steven. Get out of the video. No, come on. I want to say what's up. Steven, seriously? Yeah, hi. Let me show you my dance moves. Ooh, ooh. That's embarrassing. Those aren't even good. So this weekend, Heather is coming to visit. She's gonna be here for like 3 days, and I'm so excited because Tim's gonna throw a party here. He's gonna bring some of his friends, and I'm gonna bring some of my friends from work. Not the kids. That would be super weird since they're like 8. That should be a lot of fun. I'm excited because we've been working a lot and it's like I'm ready to party and it'll be so nice to have Heather here because nobody's come to visit me yet. It's been like a few weeks. So anyways, that's it. You know what, actually, I was coming home from work today and I saw this little gift shop and they had this other way cuter bear. What? I heard that. What are you talking about? Nothing. I'm not talking about anything, Steven. Yeah, what? You're going to replace me? No, I love you. I'm not going to replace you. Just with something better. A bigger, better bear. I'm out. Peace. We don't care, Steven. It's okay. That's that. Next time, you'll be hearing from me. Heather will be here. We'll be having so much fun.
So what's going on here? Why are you...
This is for the
filming
video
us?
diary. Remember?
Oh, right, because you moved to
Hello.
Jersey and you still don't have a life.
Who's here? Look who's here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I heard
Yeah,
that. Not cool. No, I got it because then, you know, after I've lived here for a while, then I can see, like, what it was like when I first got here.
Right, because you don't have a life.
A lot of people do it, okay?
I'm sure, yeah.
And I'm still, you know, like, I've met some people, but I haven't met a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's like, Tim. You're going to meet Tim tomorrow.
I can't wait to meet Tim.
He's so cute. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. You know what's weird? Okay.
What?
Here's another thing, though. So, and I wonder if, like, when people are over tomorrow, they're going to, like, hear this. Because every night there's been, like, these little scratching sounds.
In the walls?
Yeah, like, kind of come from the walls. Like, I thought I had a mouse at first.
Rats.
Oh, gross. I don't know. But, like,
Ugh.
and, like, other weird stuff, like, just happens. You know, like, my door will be closed, and then I'll, like, be open when I come in.
Yeah, you said that, but that could be just, like, wind pressure or
But,
something
like, just
that.
other things, like, where I, like, kind of remember and, like, putting it to, like, some specific place, then it's, like, then all of a sudden it's just, I'm like, oh, I don't remember.
It's weird.
I
what
know,
it
isn't that
means?
weird?
It
It's like
means you're
a ghost?
crazy. No, you're just crazy.
Oh, I was like, oh my god, I was like...
A goat? No,
I
no
know.
way.
Well, it seems like that, you know, like, those are all the
no,
things
I
that happen.
When I went out to visit her, like I said, we had a party, and I met Tim then, and he was really cool. I liked him a lot. Like, I was happy she'd met someone who was really nice and cool, and he, you know, he just seemed like a chill, laid-back guy, and yeah, he was really awesome. I liked him a lot.
I'm trying to decide where to do my next video intro thing.
I'm starting to think you're obsessed with this thing.
I'm not obsessed. What?
Remember last night?
Yeah?
Do you remember what happened?
What do you mean?
Like you were sitting on another guy's lap.
No, I wasn't. When?
Last night.
Megan, what the hell?
Yo, Megan, what are you doing? Yo, Megan, get off me. Come on, get up.
Don't touch me.
What?
Who are you?
Who am I? Megan, come on.
Don't touch me.
You know what? Really? You know what? Fuck you.
I don't know you. Who the fuck are you?
Just do whatever you want. I don't care. Just do whatever you want. Just go. Fine. Do whatever you want.
Sitting on another guy's lap?
You really don't remember.
What are you talking about?
You're being honest with me, right? You don't remember none of it. Because, yeah, like you came back to me and it seemed like you didn't know what happened or what you did or what.
What? Okay, what did I do?
Forget about it.
No, this is weird
No.
because I didn't drink that much. I don't like.
Probably I was dreaming. I don't know.
remember though.
Maybe it was probably me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything that I just said.
It's weird. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. What flavor is that?
It's kind of minty.
I'm not saying she like staged it or it's fake, but that stuff is just doesn't matter. I don't know why she focused on it so much.
What are you doing?
That's good. I'm just turning the webcam on.
Why are you turning your webcam? I don't want to be in your webcam thing.
Why not? Just pretend like it's not there.
Oh my god,
okay.
this is so stupid. I don't want to do this. I want to go out. Oh my god. Come on. It's like 7 o'clock. I want to go out.
No, wait, hold on. The other thing that I forgot to tell you is that after that happened, I was at the grocery store and I saw a Ouija board, and I bought it.
This is so stupid.
No, like, so after everything
I don't want
started
to mess
happening...
around with this stuff. We could summon, like, a demon or something. Fine, just take this away from me. I don't want it anymore.
Okay. Ready? So...
Oh, I don't want to do this.
know.
This is so stupid.
Shut up. It's sometimes... Okay. Just try it.
Okay, fine. We do this, and then we're going out, okay? You have to promise me.
Put your
You have to
fingers on.
promise me. We're doing this, and we're going
Okay,
out.
okay, yeah.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Okay, we'll do, like, a little...
What do we
I
do?
don't
We
know,
like, ask
warm-
questions
warm
or something?
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
So, for example, does Tim really, really like me?
You totally moved it. That is not real. You were moving it. You were touching. Oh my god. No, but we know that he likes you, so what? This doesn't prove anything.
Okay.
Okay, fine. What now?
Is there a ghost in this room?
Okay, again, you think there's a ghost in this room, so you're moving it to say yes. This isn't true.
I know, I didn't.
This isn't real.
No, I didn't.
You totally are moving it.
Okay, do it. Hold on, do it again.
Okay, fine. One more time.
Okay. Did someone die here?
Okay, you need to stop this right now. This isn't cool. You're trying to freak me out right now. I don't like this, okay? I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to go out. Come on.
No, I
just
didn't do
stop
that.
it, okay? This isn't cool.
I didn't do it. Okay.
I know
Chill
I'm
out
not
because
doing it, so stop doing it.
I didn't do it. Why would I do it? Why would I want?
Because you think there's a ghost in this room. There's not a ghost in this room, okay,
was
Megan?
really
There's
weird.
not a ghost in
That
this
was
room.
really weird. There is. Okay, I'm not crazy. All
I
this
know
stuff
you're
is
not
happening.
crazy, but you think there's a ghost.
It's weird.
You want there to be a ghost in this room.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, fine. Walk away. Stupid shit. Anyway, I don't want to do this anymore.
It seemed like this was like her world. It like consumed her almost. Like it just, every single time I talked to her, it was like, oh, I found this out about April. I found this out about April. Or she liked doing this. Or this is what, this is what she did when she was alive. It was really weird.
Meagan Mullen was my teacher's assistant. At the beginning, she was very enthusiastic, seemed like a real go-getter. She had all these ideas for fundraising for field trips and different school supplies. And after a few months, that just kind of went out the window, I guess. I don't know. She seemed distracted. She also was getting very distant and was sitting by herself a lot, not really talking to the kids or me. It's very odd.
I don't believe in the paranormal, but I guess, and I didn't even think Megan did either when she was young, but the videos, I guess she had like an obsession with it or something.
I took the day off work today because I wanted sort of a day to just kind of focus on figuring out what's been going on with my apartment and everything. And I found out that before I lived in my apartment, there was a girl named April that lived there. And it was about 6 months ago that she was actually murdered in my apartment. And the newspaper articles are pretty vague, but basically it sounds like it was like a pretty brutal murder. And also there was no signs of anybody breaking in, so they didn't find anybody, and they didn't even have any suspects, but they think that it might be somebody close to her. Maybe it was like a boyfriend or something like that, but for whatever reason they haven't found anybody. But I don't know, it's super weird because she was like a young girl. She was from the West Coast somewhere, I can't remember, and she was a teacher too. She worked at a school. Maybe I can ask Tim. I wonder if he would know her, because it's not huge. It seems like everybody kind of knows everybody around here. I'm excited that I know now, something went on, and I feel like that has to be what it is that's kind of been causing all this weird stuff. I don't know who she is, but I feel like I want to know more, and whether it's to help her or ghost, I guess. I was looking up like ghost and paranormal things, and one thing they say is if somebody was murdered, they kind of stay close to where they were killed because that way a lot of them don't know they're dead actually, which sounds kind of crazy, but maybe it's something like that. Maybe she's reaching out to me. Some of the newspaper articles have a picture, so I'll try and print one out and show you guys a picture. But yeah, it's so weird that this, like, I don't know, must have been like a crime of passion, or I don't want to sound, you know, because I know it's super terrible, but finally I have something, and I'm just going to keep looking into it, keep researching and everything, and just kind of figure out what to do. I don't know, but that's it. Okay, well, I will next time hopefully have a picture to show you, and maybe I'll know a little bit more about what's going on and everything. Hello. Hi. I'm just getting ready for my date, doing this rum runner. Tim's taking me out. He's not telling me where yet, but you know, it's a surprise, so it should be fun. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear and stuff like that, so I don't know. That'll be good. I really have no idea where he's taking me though. But ooh, hold on one second. Hello? Hi, Mom. Yeah. No, I got home a little bit ago. What are you doing? Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Is Dad there? So I was just looking through some of my old videos, and I finally found proof of all this weird shit that I've been talking about. Okay, I saw the cup move across the table. Okay, I have it on video, so you can just see it, and it just moves by itself, like just straight across the screen. And Tim's coming over now. We're gonna go out, and I'm gonna show him, and he's gonna totally freak out, because, okay, actually that's him right now.
Okay.
Ready?
So what's going on?
Okay, so just watch the cup. Okay, ready? Go. Yeah. No, I got home a little bit ago.
Okay.
What are you doing?
It moved.
Yeah?
It moved.
It's so weird. It's like just moved by itself across the desk. It has to be like a ghost, or it's
A ghost.
I think it's a ghost. Yeah, I think it's a ghost.
All right.
But how can you not when you just see the cup move across the screen like that? Like,
I mean, it could have been anything. There's so many different reasons why anybody would see or think that there's a ghost.
like what? How?
Electrical, magnetic reasons, or sometimes. Well, or sometimes there's like a reason why sometimes like psychological.
Wait a minute. Do you think I'm faking it? You think I'm faking it?
No, not faking.
You totally think I'm faking it.
Not,
Why would I fake this? Why would I be wanting to do that?
not faking it. I'm
It
just.
doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just saying it. You're.
It just moved by itself.
I thought she was just being silly. That stuff's not. I think people just do that because they want to have fun, or they want to like scare themselves or whatever. I mean, it's why you go see scary movies, or like people play Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. You know, I don't know. But I don't know. I just didn't have any interest. So I didn't really care, I guess.
I believe that ghosts exist, but was there a ghost in her room? No, it wasn't a ghost in her room. I mean, but she became like obsessed with this April person who supposedly died in her room, and yeah, I don't know. Like she was just obsessed.
When I visited her, she brought up April, or like, you know, like the ghost stuff a couple times, and I just thought she was just being weird, so just kind of like dismissed it or whatever. But yeah, she tried to bring it up, but that was ridiculous to me.
Okay, so I finally found an article about April Fisher, everybody. It's got a picture of her on there. See, she's young, she's pretty. There's something like kind of familiar about her. She reminds me of somebody, but I can't think of who. I don't know. I feel a real connection to this and figuring out what's going on. And now I finally have some more details, which is awesome. One of the most interesting thing is that she wasn't killed here. So, I mean, well, she could have been killed here, and then they must have moved her body because I'll read it here. She was Fisher's body was found wrapped around a body of boulders edging the bank of the river. Authorities have confirmed that there's an abundance of evidence pointing to foul play. Detective Marshall Kennedy shares, the details are practically screaming at us that the death of this young woman was the result of calculation and deep-seated intent. You know, this ghost could not be her. It could be somebody else. But I have this feeling that I think it's her. And you know, she could have been killed in the apartment. I'm not sure. Hopefully I'll figure that out. It must have been somebody that she knew. But obviously the case is still open, so I'm going to try and figure out more information tomorrow. I think I'm going to go back to the library, even though everybody there thinks I'm super weird because I keep checking out books of, like, about ghosts and demons and stuff like that, but it doesn't hurt. I'll go back tomorrow. And, of course, once I figure anything else out, I will let you know.
April's death was definitely violent. It was, we're not going to say a crime of passion because we don't know if there was a relationship or there wasn't, but it obviously is something that has sparked our interest in that there was no break-in. Therefore, it leads us to believe that the victim knew the assailant. There was nothing missing, so there was no theft, no robbery as a motive, which are things we look at. So obviously, our focus for the past 6 months had been on persons that April knew, acquainted with, family, friends, boyfriends, or girlfriends we don't know at this point, and we're investigating.
And I miss you, and I love you, and I will see you soon. Can't wait for you to visit.
I just woke up, I think I had the weirdest dream. It was like there was these, it was like voices, and it kind of, I don't know if it was like this, the scratching that I was hearing before, but now it's gotten louder, and it sounds like voices or like, so I don't know what it's saying, but it's really freaking me out, and I can't, wait. I can't sleep. It's like every night it just gets louder and I can't sleep anymore. Okay. I can't hear anything now. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to sleep again.
She got so much attention from everyone, from her, classmates and her teachers and her family. I don't understand why she would be looking for attention from another external source. It just isn't like her, and I just want everyone to understand what type of person she is, that I know that she is, the real Meagan. And so whatever has happened, this is not who she is. This is just one incident and mistake. It's a bump in the road.
All right. Good facial expression.
There was one time when we were younger, Megan and I were like going down to the creek, and we went and we were like skipping rocks. We would do that every once in a while, like in the summer. And I found like this crawfish, and so I like picked it up and I was gonna like scare her with it, but she like took it and like looked at it, and then she just like slammed it down against this rock, and it like killed it. And I guess all kids do that, but I never really thought that was weird, but it's kind of weird. And sometimes I would catch her when I would make videos, she would do like weird things sometimes. Okay guys, my sister is like outside in the rain, alone, wearing her dress. Like, what's she looking at? Okay. Is she looking at me? What is she looking at? She's like soaked. This is so weird. Yeah, I mean, I made like home movies, or, you know, we would just play with the camera or whatever, but I wouldn't say I got her into making videos. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that was like a thing she saw that I was having fun with, and she, you know, I don't know, maybe she like picked that up later when she was alone. She kind of remembered this was like a fun thing, and then she kind of turned it into her own weird thing. That's not why I did it. I did it just so we could just have a good time, and it's like another element of, you know, just playing with my sister. But no, I wouldn't say I don't think I got her into it. But no.
I'm finally getting the hang of these web videos. I'm just sitting out here on my deck, and it's a lovely day. And actually, hold on, I can show you my backyard. See? There's my backyard. There's my neighbor's pool. That looks, I could go swimming for sure. It's that warm. Ooh, do you see that big bee? Ew! Aha! Oh, that's gross. That was like the fattest bee I've ever seen. Steven's coming to visit this weekend, so that'll be fun. He's probably just gonna come and play dad and, like, you know, go home and report to the rents how I'm doing out here. Also, I still have all this weird stuff happening in my house. Like, even just yesterday, I could have sworn I put my keys on the counter, and then later I found them in the bathroom. And I was like, am I getting Alzheimer's? Like, I think I'm going crazy, because I don't think young people can get Alzheimer's, but maybe I'd be like the first case that would really suck, because maybe I should check out my family history or something. I mean, I know I don't have Alzheimer's, but maybe they have, like, you know, young person Alzheimer's, the equivalent. Maybe I'm getting like slow amnesia. I don't know. Since all this stuff is happening, like the scratching noises and, you know, just things like not being in the right place, and like sometimes like my clothes will like just be like randomly moved to like the most bizarre places. When I was, you know, growing up, my parents were always like super like, you know, there's a reason for everything. There's, you know, no, we can explain it with science and blah, 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 or whatever. And my dad especially was like, no, there's always a reason for everything. And so it's funny, but now I'm starting to, because I don't know what else it could be, is why, which I don't normally believe in ghosts, but my clothes are all over the floor, and this is really weird. I was just in here like a second ago. This is like the kind of stuff that keeps happening. I don't get it.
Did she fake the videos? Probably. That's probably a very good. I mean, kids do things that they don't mean them. They're just kids being creative or expressing themselves in a different way, but I don't think it was serious or for real on any level.
At the time, we just didn't think too much about it, but looking back now, maybe when some of the videos started getting a little, I guess, odd, we maybe should have said something to her, but I guess maybe we're just naive parents and we just don't understand the world nowadays.
Like I said, she was very into wholesome little young teenage girl things, you know. She loved sports, she loved boys, she liked Facebook and Twitter and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Those were her hobbies, not ghosts, not paranormal, not death. That was not Meagan. That is not Meagan. That's not who she is.
So I'm kind of gonna do an experiment, I guess. Sleeping pills. Since I haven't been able to sleep, I'm gonna take some of these, take a nap, hopefully. And I'm just gonna leave the camera on and see if anything happens. Because the sounds and everything are just getting like louder and it's just getting worse. Good night. What happened? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? I just watched the video I took when I was sleeping, and I don't understand. Like, it's so weird. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that happens every time that I try and sleep, if that's why I can't sleep, or I always feel so tired now, or like I have this like image of this girl that, and I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to communicate with me. Is she trying to, I don't know, but it's starting to really freak me out because I've never like seen something like that before, and I just don't know if this happens all the time or what she wants from me. I don't know whether I should move out, you know, like should I just leave, because it's like, what if it gets worse, you know? I don't know what is causing that, or what does she want? If that's what it is, what does she want, you know? Like I think I'm just gonna delete it because it's just really starting to freak me out. Yeah, I'm done.
First heard about April from Meagan. I think before she had talked about it in the videos, she had called me and talked to me about more of the ghost stuff, and she had mentioned something, and I remember hearing her name and stuff, and that's when I was like, okay, this is getting a little bit too weird. Like, you can't start like personalizing all this stuff and like creating all of these things, and I just thought she was just wasting her time with all of it and getting way too invested. But yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was, that was probably the turning point. I guess, it wasn't, I can't remember exactly when it was, but I remember getting a phone call around like the middle of her video blogs.
I'm just sitting here waiting for Steven. He's on his way from the airport, so he should be here like any second.
I think this is the place. Looks like it. Yeah, I see her. Okay, there she is.
Hold on.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna surprise her. She doesn't know I'm recording. This is gonna be great. Hold on. Okay, she sees me, but she doesn't see the camera. It's gonna be great. Hello. Hey. What's up? I am.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
Hello.
Come give me a hug.
Okay. How you doing? Pretty good.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm here.
I
That's
know.
so funny. You know, I'm filming too.
You are?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Standoff film battle right now.
Directing duo.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Look at that little broski.
I know.
How
So
are
this
you?
is the place?
This is the place. This is the place. Come on, come on. How's the flight? Good?
Yeah, it was alright.
Good? Yeah, long? Hello. Hello. Yeah.
When I visited Megan, it was it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. We hung out and we talked. Most of my trip to see Megan was normal and fine, and she just kept bringing up all the ghost stuff and trying to tell me more about April and showing me all these things. And once I got to see her face to face and see her surroundings and see what was going on, see the environment she was kind of living in every day, that's when I was like, okay, I need to step it up. I need to be there for her and let her know, give her some tough love. Stove.
Dude, I have
You've
not.
never used it, have
I've
you?
never once
Not
turned this
once.
baby on.
You-
No, never. But
Do you have a
that I
microwave?
use a lot. That I use a lot. Yeah.
This, if you did not have this, you would be dead.
Look, I cleaned for you.
You got rubber gloves?
I got rubber gloves and I cleaned
What's
for
that?
you. I cleaned for you.
Thank
Rubber
you
gloves.
so
Rubber gloves.
much.
Well, Mom made me take this from the freaking living room at home.
Good decision, Ma. Check that out. She's making use of it. Oh man, this is pretty
Big
good.
TV they got me.
Amazing.
Remember this baby? We can watch a movie later.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What movies do you have? Like Mean Girls?
Oh,
'Cause I'm
I
not
do
watching
have,
that
you know what?
again.
I do have Mean Girls.
Are we gonna
We
watch
could
that?
it, Yeah.
Is this your desk? Is this your work space?
Yes.
It's
yes,
pretty
yes.
good. Oh, Mom and Dad, check out the art.
Yeah, I got that online. Yeah.
This is great.
I love it here.
I mean, it's simple.
Doesn't it feel homey though?
It actually, you've done a pretty good job with the homey feel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really much of a decorator, but
Oh.
I got at least a few things hung up, right?
Yeah, you're learning. This is good.
So how's Mom and Dad and?
Let's see, Mom and Dad are, they're good.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, they're making it. They're doing what they can, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
What?
I think I have a surprise for you. Yeah, I do.
Like what?
Like a present or something.
You have a present for me?
I might
Ooh,
have a
What
present.
is it? What is it?
Okay.
Did you give me some really cute shoes or
No, I
Are you
figured
gonna
you.
film my reaction of you telling me the present?
Good. Yes, we are on the same page. It's not shoes. I figured you had enough of those already.
I don't.
It's actually not
You
a
never have enough.
thing. It's a someone.
What?
Yeah, it's a girl.
Wait, did you bring Heather? She back?
No, this is a
Oh, I thought you
cool person that I just met recently. Her name is Kim, and she's coming over in a couple hours.
My surprise is somebody who you met.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
That's the worst surprise ever. That's the worst surprise ever.
It's really not that bad.
And also, you've been here 3 hours. How have you? I don't get it.
Well,
You met her in the airport or
I guess I'm just that much of a stud
Oh, whatever.
that she just couldn't resist, so
Oh my gosh.
we made a date.
Wait a minute. So you're going on a date?
Yeah.
Where are you going on a date?
I think the proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Steven, you came here to visit me, to hang out with me.
And I'm
your
hanging
sister.
out with you. Look, there's
Yeah, but-
documented footage of this
Okay,
quality
okay.
time.
And you have. Are you serious? What am I gonna do tonight? I'm just gonna be alone here with my freaking ghost.
What? You have an imaginary friend?
No, I didn't have an imaginary friend.
Uh-oh.
I have a fucking ghost in my house.
Whoa.
I know. I'm.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy. What's
It
his
is.
name? Casper?
Steven.
That is a real question.
No, this is. I mean, actually, it's really serious, and it's starting to freak me out a little bit.
Is
Because I
it?
live here alone too, so it's like everything that I see. It's like when I'm just here by myself. Like cups. Like I had this cup just move straight across the desk.
What? You're kidding me.
Stop being an asshole.
I'm not. What was that? Megan. What just happened?
Steven, this is exactly what.
What did you just do?
I didn't do anything. Are you serious? I was just sitting over there. Oh my god, Steven, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Okay,
weird stuff like this. Except this is the craziest thing that's happened so far. Stuff like this happens all the time here. How would I be messing with you about that? Look, What?
You had to have done something.
Oh my God, Steven, how would...
I don't know, you're weird. You could like plant
right
something.
there.
I know, but you could have like planned it earlier. Like something could have, I don't know.
Oh my God.
That's...
This is why, Steven, I'm here by myself all the time, and like stuff like this happens so much.
I don't know what that is. I can't explain that. That's something that you must have done.
It makes me feel crazy because nobody else sees it. But you just saw it, like, right? How would you describe that? Tell me. How, what? What do you say?
I don't know. That's weird. I think I would be naive if I said that people didn't look at us differently now. I mean, obviously, you know, people, it's like, it's all anyone asks about is this thing. I think everyone, that's all they're interested in now. They know my name. Oh, you're Meagan Mullen's brother. Oh my God, you know. Yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? Just gotta keep going.
No, I don't think she was looking for attention. Well, maybe she was, I guess, looking for attention. Maybe when I saw the videos, I didn't think so, but... So, I guess if she was doing videos, she was looking for attention.
Look at that. How do you explain that? It's just, I feel more alone now than I ever have before because even when Steven saw this, he pretended like he still doesn't believe anything. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to do about picture frames exploding in my house. Like, what do you do next about that, you know? I don't know.
I think things would be a lot different if she hadn't moved away. Because Dad allowed her the freedom to explore all these things that if her family was close by, wouldn't probably allow her to get so off track with. I mean, when you're alone by yourself all the time and when you're making video blogs and I mean, you're getting consumed with everything that's going on and your mind is getting wrapped up into things. You start creating all these things and when you don't have people in your life who love you and keep you grounded, who have been there for you your entire life, when they're thousands of miles away, I mean, yeah, I don't think it would have happened if she was so far away, but it is what it is.
Storming! Coming in!
Megan!
Whoa, what's up?
I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, hi.
Hi, can you...
How are you? Oh, you look great. It's about time. It's been like an hour since you've been in here getting ready for this date.
You are exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating.
Not been in here for an hour.
You've become more metro since I've last seen you.
Oh,
my the young brother?
No, I think it's just the word is stylish. That's
It's stylish.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, can you look at that for a second? There's like something on the...
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. That was not nice. That was not nice.
That was not nice. Sorry.
You're already leaving me home alone here tonight, the one weekend you come to visit me.
How many nights have you been alone? I think you can handle one.
But no, we were supposed to hang out.
That's just selfish. I've been hanging out with you all day.
Oh, fine. What? It's been like 8 hours. Is like you're already sick of me?
No. How do I look?
You're a bad liar. Cool spin. You look
cool?
great. You
Yeah?
look like a brother who's being mean and leaving his sister alone the one weekend he comes to visit her.
You are probably the most dramatic person I've ever met in my entire life.
Oh, dramatic?
Yes,
dramatic.
dramatic.
No.
There.
Oh, is that her?
Stop.
Come on, let me.
Megan, I swear I will kill you.
Hello.
Hey, so sorry.
Hi.
No, that's okay.
I'm Megan. Steven's older sister.
Yep.
You're Kim? Yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
Hi.
It's probably not polite to point the camera at guests, right?
Well, no. I just wanted,
She wasn't raised properly.
Anyway, so what's up, guys? How did you meet? Tell me about what you felt the first time that you laid eyes on each other. Was it love at first sight?
That's probably not
Do you
the
love
right
each other yet? Are you in love?
Okay.
Hey, I actually am just have to record this because I'm recording it for our parents because he rarely ever convinces someone to go out with him.
She has really funny jokes.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Are you okay?
She's probably freaked out because there's a camera in her face, so let's probably just stop.
I know, I think she needs some water or something.
Oh, Kim, are you all right? Are you okay? Do you need anything? I'm sorry. Megan, let's stop. Here,
Okay.
give me the camera.
Did someone die here?
What?
I feel something.
Here, Megan.
What causes spirits and ghosts, maybe a person passed away or they were murdered and they want to let you know that who murdered them, for example, or they left something unsaid or something undone. That might create the spirit or the ghost to remain around. There's a lot of people that say, well, we're haunted because my rocking chair where my grandmother sat keeps on moving, and that rocking chair is not because the grandmother's there or the spirit is there. She's left residual energies that once in a while make that rocking chair move. It's not that, it's like a footprint that she's left behind, not necessarily that she's haunting you or anything like that. That would dissipate with time. It is very possible to communicate with ghosts. You communicate with them in different ways. I strongly suggest that the best way to communicate with a ghost is using a medium or a professional. If you want to communicate with a ghost, you hear voices, so you can talk back to them and maybe ask them what they need, what they want, and it could be a simple solution as that.
The experience that I had when I went to that apartment was probably the most prominent that I've ever experienced in my life. You know, it was very overwhelming, and I just knew something was just really wrong, or something wasn't right. I saw that this girl's need to discover whatever was bothering her or haunting her. You know, I had to help.
Okay, this is getting pretty crazy. I'm about to get cock-blocked by a ghost.
Steven?
So, all right.
And ghosts are traditionally, they're spirits of dead people that have, for whatever reason, not crossed over to the unknown. And usually it's because of a tragic event or traumatic experience. And then from there, usually that's played over and over again in eternity. And that could be anything from a glimpse into the past or a recreation of the traumatic event.
It's like when Megan used to wet the bed. Is that like a problem? Is that a traumatic event?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shut off the camera.
It's not a big deal.
Shut up.
All right.
Or anything really. I mean, for footsteps in the hallway, or I mean, it could be something worse. Worse, like what? Like a demon. A demon, like the girl that spins her head around in that movie. A demon's something you shouldn't make light of. I mean, if it is a demon, I really can't help you. I mean, I'm not a professional. You know, even if it isn't, I might just make everything worse. I think it's like perfect timing that you came here today because, like for almost a month, I've had everything here from like scratching noises while I'm sleeping to things moving when I know that I put them somewhere. Steven, seriously?
I heard it.
Seriously? Is that still on?
No.
Sorry.
It's not
Okay. I know it's a ghost now, like, and you seem to know what you're talking about, so. Well, if it's a ghost, if it's a ghost, you don't have to worry because they can't hurt you, all right?
Don't be
And she just might be trying to communicate with you. Okay.
There's really bad reception in here, though, so if she's like trying to text you or something,
You're not
that's gonna be
funny.
wrong.
So I'm gonna try to communicate with the spirit in your apartment, okay? Okay. Now it's really important. Something may happen and something may not, but it's really important that you not let yourself be afraid. Okay. I've never performed anything like that before, ever. I've seen, my grandmother with certain things, and, I've been around that my entire life, but I've never actually did it myself. So, I really wasn't sure what would happen, if anything would happen at all, and it was terrifying. Is anybody here? Are you here with us? Who are you?
Oh my God.
What is it that you want? Do you mean to do Megan any harm? Talk to us. Were you murdered? You can tell me. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
What's going on?
Kim? Kim?
Megan, what the hell is
Kim,
going
I don't
on?
know. I don't know. Steve, I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. Here.
Kim.
Call someone. Go, call someone.
I'm going.
Kim. Oh my. Call the paramedics.
Felt like I was gonna die. You know, I had this like overwhelming sense of, you know, I couldn't breathe, I couldn't move. I mean, it's nothing like I've ever experienced in my entire life.
So it's been a few hours. Steven took Kim to the hospital. I hope it wasn't my fault, you know, because I didn't like... Hey! How is she?
She's all right, I guess. She's fine.
What happened?
I don't know. The doctor said it was like epilepsy, like some type of seizure or something. They like gave her medication, but.
Even if it was a seizure, it was because whatever the spirit was in here did that to her, right? That's what she said. That's what she said happens.
No, I don't think so at all. I mean, the doctor didn't say anything about that taking place.
But did she say anything like?
About the ghost?
Yeah.
No, she didn't say anything about a ghost.
Now I finally feel like certain that like there's definitely a ghost or something in here, and I feel good about it now because it's like you have seen it, so it's like you understand.
I have not seen a ghost, Megan.
You have not seen it, but you were there with the picture and and you saw what happened to her when we were like.
No, I don't know about any of that stuff. Like you seriously?
What?
Do you realize what a ghost? That sounds crazy.
It's not. I mean, I thought it was crazy too, but Steven, obviously all these things have been happening. It's not crazy.
I can't explain any of these things, but you seriously need to stop thinking that there's some ghost or anything like paranormal happening. That's just nuts. You have to stop.
That's the only explanation for it.
That isn't the only explanation. You just don't know, and so that is like your mind, like that. You're jumping to that conclusion. You gotta stop, Megan. Like seriously, stop. I remember just trying to just tell her that this is not important and to stop doing all these things. I mean, that part was really awkward because she didn't understand why I was being that way. I mean, at the time, she just didn't get it. She was like, you're just being rude and you're just, you know. We fought a few times and that was probably the most we fought in our entire childhood was in that trip. So it's not really the best memories for me, but I mean, it started off fine, but when you're trying to help someone, sometimes it's not that easy, you know?
No, I'm not mad at you. I don't know what's happening to me. You know? I know you think this is totally crazy, and you know me, like I wasn't one ever to believe in ghosts or any of this stuff, but it's like something about it. I just know that that's what's happening, and I know, and it's so hard to just, you know, be living here alone and have all these things happen, and it's like nobody, you know, believes me or nobody.
Megan.
It makes me feel crazy, and I don't want you to just, I don't know.
Well, first of all, I don't think you're crazy. Like, I don't think that you would make this up just to be weird.
Yeah.
I just can't. Like, I can't wrap my mind around it. I understand where you're coming from. I mean, who knows? But I just think that we have to, like, agree to disagree about it. But I am sorry, and I'm just worried about you. I hope you're okay, that's all.
It's hard to, like, you know, be so convinced of this and go through it alone, too, because it just makes me think about everything. Like, you know, should I have even moved here? Should I have even, you know, should I just go back to California? It's like...
Well, are you happy here?
Yeah, I think I am.
well, then that's all that matters. You know? Stay if you're happy.
Yeah.
But this has been amazing. Just seeing you.
I know. I miss you so much.
I miss you too. Meagan was definitely different when I saw her. I mean, the old Meagan had been fading away, and seeing that in person just kind of solidified that. So yeah, it wasn't like any Meagan that I really remember at all. It was just kind of, and I thought it was her maturing. I thought it was her growing up, finding herself. Maybe this is how Meagan's gonna be forever. But no, it was just her interest. It was just what she was talking about all the time, and I knew it wasn't her becoming an adult. It wasn't her finding herself. It was off.
Happy Saturday, it's Saturday morning, and I am going to go for a run down my block because I haven't done that yet. Actually, you know what? I haven't gone running in a really long time. I haven't worked out in a really long time. Starting today, I'm going out because it's perfect weather. It's a beautiful day out.
With the ghost and with, the ghost. Yeah, that had a huge influence on her, and she just got wrapped up in that idea and in those things, and I mean, we should have just squashed that from the beginning. And it didn't help that Tim was there trying to help and discover new things, because she just started just becoming someone else.
I'm not a paranormal specialist. I believe more in the mental health field. When we reference back to the situation in the 70s with the son of Sam, and the dog was speaking to him and told him to murder people, do I believe that the dog was speaking to him? No, I honestly believe that he was schizophrenic and he was having auditory hallucinations. So when you go back to Meagan Mullen and all the bizarre behavior that she was demonstrating, it could have been a brief psychosis, a mild form of schizophrenia, or it could have been an alter, a dissociative identity disorder.
Meagan, they said you called off sick. What's going on?
Yeah.
Meagan, what are you doing?
Smoking.
I see that. When did you start smoking?
Why are you asking me so many questions? What?
Who are you?
Why are you being so whiny?
No, who are you? You're not the Meagan that I remember, not the Meagan that I knew. You changed.
I didn't change.
What the heck? What is this? Every time I turn around, I see a camera at me. What is this?
What, you're afraid for everybody to see how weak you are?
Are you serious?
I thought I really knew my sister. I thought I really knew my sister. But I don't know who that is.
Usually people who have dissociative identity disorders do have violent tendencies, whether it's towards themselves or outward. They can usually self-injure, be highly aggressive, hit walls, throw things, snap at their loved ones, relationships, boyfriends, family members, and a lot of people with this disorder are actually suicidal. There's a high risk of suicide.
Many of the times, hauntings are more internal than external. Doesn't mean that she wasn't haunted by it, because I just didn't see any proof of it. I guess I would have to interview Meagan and ask her certain questions, see how she felt, how she behaved, before I could make that determination.
I don't know why I can't stop thinking about this or trying to figure out what happened to her. There's so many other things I could be doing right now. I could be hanging out with Tim. I could be calling my parents. I could be working. I haven't gone to work in almost a week because I can't think about anything else, and I can't drop this. Like, maybe they're right. Maybe everybody's right. Maybe I'm obsessed over this. Maybe I am going, I don't know. I feel like I must sound like a complete nutcase because I just wanted to figure out what was going on in my house. I just wanted to figure out what all the strange things were. And now it's like that's the only thing I can think about. You know what, to be honest, Her case isn't even solved, and it seems like nobody gives a fuck about her. Like, where are her parents? Like, don't they want to know what happened? Where people that love her? Like, it's almost like she was just forgotten. She was forgotten, and it's like she never existed now. She lived here. She lived here. And it's like she's just wiped off the face of the planet. I don't know. It seems... I don't know what she wants from me. Does she think I can help her? Because I'm not a paranormal expert. I can't help her. And I have wasted so much time trying to figure this out, and I don't know why. I didn't move here to become obsessed with a ghost. That's not why I came here. What has she done for me? What has she done for me? Because what I've been doing is fucking researching ghosts and demons and shit, and it's like, that's not me. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Like, why have I spent so much time on this? Why have I spent so much time on this? I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know, I'm sorry.
She was clearly obsessed with something of paranormal or spiritual or something. It would explain why my daughter's behavior is not normal for her. You know, there's those, I've thought about this too, if perhaps she was possessed. I mean, I don't really believe in spirits and paranormal stuff, but it's definitely caused me to start reconsidering my own beliefs. And it would explain why Meagan is a different person completely, is that there was some sort of possession. I'm not ruling that out.
No. No, I believe in people, and I believe that people do things for certain reasons, and I believe that certain things happen to people because of other people, but I don't think any like paranormal things, I mean, that's all in people's minds. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, and a ghost isn't gonna influence you.
I told her if there was anything she wanted to talk about, but she always said she was fine, so I didn't want to push the subject. I didn't want to, you know, push her into talking about things she didn't want to talk about. I thought all I could do was just be there for her as a friend, but I guess that wasn't enough.
I don't think she would fake anything just for fun like that. But honestly, I really don't know what I saw. My girl was having problems, and that's what I saw.
I just wanted to say hi before I go to work today. I'm running a little late, but I just wanted to say have a beautiful day, and I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Tim?
Meagan,
What are you doing?
there's something that you're not telling me. And
You broke into my apartment?
no, I have to find out for myself because you won't tell me anything.
That's crazy. You broke into my apartment?
What the hell are you talking about?
I've told you everything. What haven't you told me? You're obsessed with this ghost.
Huh? What are you talking
I
about?
know about April. Do you want to hurt me the way that you hurt her?
You are freaking
You tried to
me-
control her, Tim, but you couldn't. And that's why you choked her, and then you stabbed her, and now she's dead.
Are you serious? What's wrong with you, Meagan?
It's okay, I understand. You must have been really jealous of her. I mean, she was better at everything than you. She was perfect. Everybody liked her more than they liked you. You were always in her shadow. It must have been hard, Tim. I understand.
What is wrong with you, Meagan?
But I know that you killed her. And I know that
Meagan.
she came back from that field where you dumped her. And I've been researching, and all signs point to you.
Meagan,
but you know
let go of the knife. Ah! Oh, Meagan.
We feel very strong that this video is accurate and not altered in any way. We found the victim as depicted in the video with multiple stab wounds. There has been certain links, if you will, between this homicide and April's homicide, which obviously is also an open investigation at this point. However, this crime now, we have obviously the same home. We have two people that have been stabbed in similar fashion, in a gruesome way, and in a way we would classify probably as a crime of passion. Her obsession with the paranormal obviously has great to do with her state of mind in committing the act, the horrific act that was committed in this video. It's her mind. It's her mind, and it's her, what she's feeling and what she's experiencing at the moment. So obviously, yes, it does play a part. Whether that is her belief or her disorder is going to be up to doctors and obviously judge and jury.
I miss her. I miss her very much. I'm not afraid of her.
I want people to know that Meagan grew up in a normal family. She was loved, she was lucky, she was a nice person, she was great to be around. She was funny, she had a great sense of humor. She was so just a joy. I mean, there are so many negative things out there, but no one's gonna focus on the positive side, and I wish they would, because I knew my sister probably better than anybody, and I can tell you, she was a great person. She's great, but no one's gonna listen to that. No one is listening to that.
Let's get a close-up of your face. See what your face looks like. Can I see your face? Not that close. Not that close. Uh-oh.